Hey, hello. Welcome back to more World Cup stuff. The group stages have ended, and I'm back with Keane again. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good as well.
Nice. Okay, so we are doing it a little bit past it because there's no break between the final game of the group stage and the knockout stages, so we have missed the Netherlands, USA, Argentina,
Yeah,
Australia. Um,
to be fair, I predicted them anyway, so
yeah. I don't think they weren't big games, were they?
Honestly, I looked at the last 16. I can't really think of any big games really. That's going to be a good game.
Yeah, I think it's more about the future of the whole knockout stages. I
Yeah,
don't think we can make a
I
full
think
video
I
of.
think it's going to be like either an upset or just all the teams are just going to get through. Do you know what I mean? Who you expect to get through?
Yeah, maybe someone like Portugal drops out early or something. Japan, Croatia will be interesting, I think. But other than that,
Yeah, because I don't. The kind of equal teams. Both of them aren't. I don't think any of those teams are going to win it. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
If one gets through, it's not going to be an upset because it's like, well, you were both kind of equal, so
Yeah, exactly. It's more of an interesting match, if anything, in it.
yeah. Argentina, Netherlands will be interesting because those are two good teams. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Well, what, did you
it's
catch any of the games yesterday?
no,
Okay.
no,
I saw the highlights for Netherlands USA. Um, I thought they both played pretty bad. It's just that Netherlands are a far better team.
yeah. I can imagine that.
Yeah,
We went through these things about who we think is going to be the biggest flop. It turns out it was Germany.
yeah.
They lost.
We were saying they're a bit underrated, weren't we? I put that in my notes.
Yeah, I still think Argentina. What I've seen from Argentina, I still think they are slightly. Although they probably are going to get to the semis or even the final. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I can see the quarters, semis, something happening there. Obviously, they play Netherlands next. And even though Netherlands didn't play that great, they still have a chance of knocking out Argentina for sure. I don't think Argentina
yeah,
have been sensational. I think we've
no,
been pretty right about Argentina.
I've not been impressed at all so far.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's the point. We might as well I'll quickly go through the predictions we made in the last video and see where we're up to. Then, this is a
Yeah, then we'll
couple
do our
points.
like tournament rest prediction. Because we know the knockouts now. Which team will play each other?
Yeah. I can't. I don't think I screenshotted any of my group stage predictions. But I remember having France over. France under Denmark. Denmark didn't even go through. So there's a couple of things. Obviously, no one really expected Germany to go out this early. Maybe some people.
Yeah,
I didn't. I'll say
but
that.
in fact, I was right for the most part. Some of these games I actually did actively predict, like France and England, Senegal. I predicted that from the start. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, same. Yeah. Yeah.
And even France and Portugal I predicted as well. But I'm pretty sure I predicted Portugal, Switzerland. So
That's not bad. It's not bad.
yeah.
Um,
Mostly favorite teams like Brazil and Argentina I predicted to come top. So it's not a big deal. I don't think I did too bad.
no. Well, our predictions in terms of top goal scorer, I had Jesus, who hasn't played a game yet or started. Yours was Harry Kane, who not had the greatest start.
No.
So we're struggling there. Our final and winner, yours was Brazil France, still very possible.
I still think
Mine England Brazil,
I'm probably
still very possible.
yeah. I still I think I still am going for that actually.
Same.
When I was watching France, I was like, yeah. I was kind of. I thought I've been really impressed by France when I've been watching them. So
Yeah, I'm still sticking with England Brazil. I think Brazil have been really good. I think we've been good.
I think France can lose to England, obviously, and I also think they can lose to Spain or Portugal, probably in the semis as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a lot of people thinking like they were going to get knocked out in the group stage. That was going to be the upset, but I was like, you just want to say that because you don't want the team from the last World Cup to win it. And I'm not saying they will. I'm just saying they are still a really good team. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's a dramatic prediction for France to go out in the group stages. I don't think that was ever going to happen. They are world champions after all. It's not.
I don't want to show any disrespect. It's still really, really.
They're still a very good national team. I just don't see them winning it. There's I've got the bracket up on my screen at the moment. There's just someone who did a prediction of the World Cup, and he had Senegal finishing first in the group stages, beating America, then getting knocked out by Mexico. That distracted me a bit. Sorry.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a terrible predictions. Belgium going through to the quarterfinals. That's obviously not happened, but.
To be honest, I don't know why I didn't say Belgium as a flop. I even said in the thingy, in the predictions, I was like, yeah, I really don't rate Belgium at all. I still put them through for some reason. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, same. Maybe I just love Kevin De Bruyne. He is the best player in the world, so you know.
He's a good player, but the whole team is crap. And obviously Lukaku knocked him out.
Oh, Lukaku is so bad. He was terrible. I don't know what he was doing. Single-handedly knocked his team out.
Yeah, exactly.
Dark horse winner. I had Netherlands. Still very, very possible. I'm sticking with it. I don't think they'll win it, but they're still, not looking bad. And my boy Gakpo, he's the man. He's the man. Joint top scorer.
Yeah, he has been good, Gakpo. Yeah.
Yours was England.
Wait, what did you say?
Your dark horse was England.
Yeah, no, I actually still believe that.
Yeah. I mean, you can get away with it. We might win it. So.
I mean, dark horse to win it. I mean, everyone's saying we're definitely not going to win it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, if we do win, I'm going to look like a massive genius. Then. I mean, everyone says, that's ridiculous. Like you obviously you're going to be famous. It's like no, everyone was saying we were going to get knocked out.
Yeah. I mean, I could have practically done it. I literally have us to win the tournament. So I don't disagree with you at all. So I will claim some of that genius if we do win it. Player of the tournament. You had Messi, I had Neymar. Looks like Neymar might be back for his game on Monday.
Oh, really? I've heard it's going to be into like the semis.
Really? I don't know. I thought I read. I thought I read he might be available for South Korea. I don't know whether they chance it or not, though. Anyway, to be fair.
I mean, you said Neymar. I mean, if he does come back for the last 16 and he has like a really good knockout stage, then he probably will win it.
Yeah.
But I think I'm pretty solid with the Messi thing. I think he will. I think Messi will win it. You know what I mean?
Messi probably has the biggest chances. If Argentina at least make it to the semi-finals, he's going to win it based off sentiment.
Yeah.
Because Ronaldo's not going to make it far enough.
I think that's why I said Messi, because I don't think like he necessarily will be the best, but I think he will win it though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then again, great. He has been really good, to be fair. Even though Argentina's not impressed me that much, Messi has obviously done very well.
Yeah, and Alvarez got his goal. He looks really good.
Yeah. My dad was like, "Oh God, that Alvarez guy is good." Like, whoever looked at him was like, "He's a City player." He's like, "No, he isn't." I was like, "Oh, I've never heard of him." I was like.
Into the same summer window as Erling Haaland. Of course, you haven't heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been good at City as well, but yeah, he's looking nice for Argentina. It does say Neymar is available for the last 16, and he's been given the go-ahead. Whether they play him is a different thing. I don't know, but South Korea haven't looked bad, and obviously they got through, so maybe off the bench, maybe starts and comes off after the 60th minute. But either way, at least he's coming back early, and I do think Brazil will make it far, so he's going to get the shout, isn't he?
I did feel bad for Neymar when I was like, because I was hearing like, oh, he might not even play in the tournament. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah. Devastating, really.
So, I guess I do want him to come back for the last 16, because it is his last World Cup, and I hate when like these like players from like the last decade, and it's their last World Cup, and if they get knocked out, it's dead heartbreaking at the moment.
Yeah, a lot weighs on this tournament. I know it's the World Cup, of course it does, but this one, there's so many legends where it stops after this for them.
I mean, like, bloody hell, if Poland get knocked out like today, wait,
what was that? Sorry, it cut off a bit.
Aren't France and Poland playing at the moment?
Yeah, it should have started now.
Yes, but well, there you go. If Poland get knocked out right now, then that's going to be Lewandowski's last World Cup game.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna. I can't actually watch it on my laptop, otherwise I'll get a copyright. Yeah, it started now. So,
yeah.
I'm gonna have it up. France should be going through. Hopefully not. Imagine we get Poland in the quarterfinals.
Yeah. No, because it's going to happen. France will get knocked out, right, to Poland.
Yeah.
We'll get knocked out to Senegal. Like, oh my god. You've just bottled a massive chance now.
Southgate's guaranteed to be gone if he doesn't win today.
I hope so. Do you know what I mean? Not like I might have like a massive vendetta against Southgate, but it's like, if you lose today, you should be going.
Yeah, because I mean, I think the quarterfinals is the minimum. If you don't make it past France, they won't care. They'll give him a new contract. They have enough of a reason to. I will personally get rid of him if he don't make it to the final this year. But
yeah. I would literally get rid of him if he doesn't win it. I know that sounds harsh, but it's like I think he's been given a chance now. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's fair. He's made too many mistakes. He's getting on my nerves.
Do you know what I mean? It's like he doesn't take them out of the Nations League serious. I mean, whatever. But it's like we've given him 2 World Cups and a Euro. Why are we going to wait for another Euro for him to actually get knocked out in the last 16 then, or something like that, or get knocked out really early and just waste another tournament? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that'll be Kane wasted by then. Kane's national career will be over by then.
That's what I mean. So I'm like, why are we? Why? Look, I understand giving him this last World Cup, and I guess it is true that he does deserve at least one more chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, it's either you win it or you don't. Do you know what I mean? If not, then we just go on to someone else because it's 2 years wasted. You know what I mean? Every tournament we get knocked out, it's wasting more years. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I can agree with that.
We can't waste another tournament. Now, I don't mind him staying if we win the World Cup, you know what I
mean? Yeah. I don't think anyone will be thinking about stuff like that if we win the World Cup.
Yeah, it'll be literally, if we get knocked on the arse, we'll be like, we did actually win the World Cup, so do you know what I mean?
Let's see what happens in the next World Cup.
Yeah.
Young player of the tournament is really interesting because yours can't happen because Musiala is out with Germany, which is a shame because I thought he played quite well actually. But so is Bellingham, my pick.
He's as well.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't want to do it because it sounded a bit England biased, but he has been really good. Like.
Yeah, it was more of the safe pick as well. It's what everyone was going for. And I was like, to be fair, I can't disagree with that safe pick, so I'm just going to go with it.
I mean, didn't I say also someone from Spain as well?
Yeah, like Gavi or someone else. Spain have quite a few, but no one's really stood out for me. Ferran Torres hasn't been bad. But
Yeah, I mean, I was like more like Pedri or Gavi. I guess Pedri won the last one in the Euro, so he might not win this one. So
Yeah. Let's see how far England make it. I don't think Bellingham will win it if we get knocked out today or even quarterfinals. They don't like England.
they don't like England exactly. They might do it if he has a good game against France, but we get knocked out. You know what I mean? They might go, all right, you know what? He has had a good tournament, and then quarters is decent enough, and they got knocked out by just France.
Yeah, I think that.
Right. They do hate England. They do hate England. Everyone hates England.
Yeah, it's just in our blood to be hated.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. The thing is, we never. Everyone's just like, haha, exactly. When we always get knocked out on bloody penalties.
There's been so much. Have you seen all the stuff ITV's been doing? And it's so annoying. They keep interviewing all these players. Now, they'll really. Did you see the one to Trent? And they're really rough on him. Like, why do you think you can't defend? It's like, why are you asking him ahead of a World Cup tournament? That's so mean.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Really hard.
And then they're asking all the players, well, we know how bad you are at penalties, so what are you going to do against Senegal?
It's like since Keane. So, why do you think you're past it? Who hasn't passed it? I do. Why are you past it, Keane?
Exactly. There's no need for that. And they're asking Foden, why do you think you're not playing? Do you think he's going to speak out against the manager in the middle of the tournament as if that's going to get him more play time? He's like, well, you can't expect to play every game. I was like, yeah, that's what I'd say too, and maybe I'll actually get to play. Well, first of all, I wouldn't take any of the interviews. They're terrible. But yeah, the point of that was that they're already expecting penalties and all that. It's like the British media is so negative to our own nation.
Yeah, they love Southgate though.
Oh yeah, which just blows my mind. We want all things to be positive about. Don't bash the players.
Exactly. But are we going to do our predictions now for the rest of the tournament?
Oh yeah, let me just quickly finish the predictions bit from the last thing. England's final destination. I went winners, obviously. You went quarters, and shock flop. Yeah. I went France, not going well so far. Although, still 0-0, 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
Yours, Argentina. And a couple of quotes. You said Kane will get a hat-trick or two in the group stages. Should have at least 5 goals by now. I just wanted to take the piss.
He should though. But Rashford's been scoring all of our goals.
Yeah. At least we have someone there to do it first.
Like we won. What was it? Did we win 4? I've actually forgotten. Was it 4-0 against the Wales?
3-0 against Wales.
3-0 against Wales, 6-2 against Iran. How has Kane not gone on the goal? Do you know what I mean?
Especially that Iran game.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Obviously, we didn't score at all in the American game, which was a joke.
Exactly.
Yeah, so predictions for the rest of the tournament. Should we talk about England-Senegal first, or do you want to start somewhere else?
We'll go off day, so we might as well just go off France and Poland right now. You know
That's true, it's happening right now. The video will probably be out after the game. We'll see how long this conversation goes on for, but go ahead, what do you think?
I think France should win easily. I don't think they'll smash Poland, but I reckon like 2-0 or 3-1. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see 2-0. Poland have only scored 2 goals so far this tournament, so I don't see them getting much in it.
France going through it.
Yeah, and France have scored 6. Pretty bad. Poland on the same amount of goals scored as America in this tournament, so well, in the group stages anyway. France, America got a goal against Netherlands, and it was terrible. England, Senegal, then.
For me, that's the one. looking at like the script of football, like just stuff that happens, it would be such an England thing to do to get knocked out today.
Yeah.
But we can't get knocked out today. That'll be so bad. That'll be awful to get knocked out by Senegal in the last 16.
Surely we're past that. We've been in a World Cup semi-final and the Euros finals. Surely we can beat teams like Senegal now.
That USA game worries me.
It worries me about the future in quarters against France and stuff. Not games like this, though. I think we'll go a bit more out today. America was more preserving a 1-0 victory or whatever when we hadn't scored yet. So.
You know what I think could happen? We might win on penalties today. Southgate might do that on purpose. All right. Everyone's upset about penalties. Let's restore faith and let's just play out for a 0-0 and then win on penalties today. Imagine if he did. Oh my god.
He'd be out. Well, he'd be out. So I think he knows he has to win today. There's no way take. I know it's just a joke, but there's no way to take stupid chances like that. Although it'd be amazing if we did win the penalties. That would be a great feeling. I just want a solid win today. I don't want to.
I want a smashing, to be honest.
Yeah, about 9-0.
But it's like 5 or 6 at minimum to restore faith in the chances of winning it. Do you know what I mean? If we go into like a quarters against France with a 5-0 against Senegal, it'll be a bit like ooh. Maybe
especially if France only pull off a 1-2-0 win against Poland.
Yeah, and then we get a high scoring game against Senegal. Even 4-0, just 4-0.
Yeah,
the clean sheet would be.
It's a good result.
I don't think we will though. It's probably 1 or 2-0, 2-1 probably. I'm gonna
say 3-1. I do see him scoring. It's going to give us a fright. They've scored 5 goals this tournament, and then they've scored 4 as well. So they've scored 5, conceded 4. I can't speak English, so they're not looking great. I think we'll win. I think we'll win, but they'll get a goal or something, and it'll give us all a fright. I can see that happening.
Yeah, Harry Maguire probably.
Yeah. Well, what do you think the lineup will be? Like, not the whole 11, but along the lines, do you think it'll be similar to what we've seen? Who will be in, who will be out?
Probably the Wales team with maybe not the actual Wales players. The scheme we plot against.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm hoping Foden and Rashford. He might bring back out for Henderson. Do you know what I mean? I
think there's no way he doesn't start Rashford. I think Foden might get dropped.
To be fair, that Rashford is the top goal scorer for us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think too many people have said there's no way he doesn't start Rashford, and there's a lot of talk going on with Rashford right now. It'd be but Foden, I think there'd be less controversy if he puts Rashford in there, and he probably starts Saka. I'm looking at the England-Wales team now.
Realistically, like a brave manager would drop Kane and then play Saka, Rashford, Foden.
Yeah, that would be our best team. So,
yeah.
Do you think we're going to see Bellingham, Rice, Henderson again?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he'll play Henderson. Or he might. I don't know. He probably will. So just Southgate things in it.
I don't think he should, but I don't know whether he will or not. I just don't know who he replaces.
Henderson, Grealish.
He doesn't. He should, but I don't think he will.
Yeah.
I think he might play Mason Mount again.
That's what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? He might bring in Mount. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, sticks with him for no reason.
Even realistically, you just said then about he's probably going to drop Foden and bring in Saka. You might bring in Saka, but then but you could also play Foden as a 10. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, if he thought of it like that, I don't think he does though. I think there's certain. If I think he sees it the way Arsenal fans see it, and it's like you got to play Saka over Foden, you got to play Mount over Henderson. It's like these players can play in so many different positions. Why are you restricting them to one? And I think that's what he'll do. And he'll want Rashford and Kane. He won't want one or the other.
Yeah, to be honest, I would actually start Kane, but it would be Rashford, Foden, and Saka behind him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That would never happen. No chance. I hope so. If I see that lineup, I am expecting about 4-5-0, and it won't be Southgate's fault. Unless he's told the players to, slow it down. But if he goes with that lineup, he's not going to tell them to slow it down, is he?
We score in the first minute. Guys, chill out. I want to win on penalties.
Should we...
tomorrow is Japan, Croatia.
That's a difficult one. I think Japan will get it, though.
I think Japan will win it, because I was actually really impressed about them topping Spain and Germany. I've seen all those memes with, that clip of when that guy goes, call an ambulance. Not for me. As the captain of Japan in Spain, Germany's group. Do you know what I mean?
That's a very good reference.
So I reckon Japan should do it. I mean, Croatia might. You never know. I'm probably not going to watch it though. I'm kind of busy tomorrow. So
I am a bit too. I'll keep an eye on it.
I think I'm probably watching the Brazil-South Korea game though, so I'm looking forward to that.
The issue is only free time I get to watch a film instead, and I was like, I've missed like 4 games.
Yeah. I mean, anyway, so Japan, I reckon they'll get through.
Japan,
will be, I just think
2-1.
10-0.
10-0.
I don't know. See what's going to happen. I just think Japan are going to get through.
They've scored the same amount of goals. Japan's conceded 3 goals this tournament, though. So maybe the defence is a little... I'm not pulling these stats out of nowhere, by the way. I've got one of those newspaper bracket things on my wall.
Yeah. Okay. What's it? I'm actually going to go for a draw, penalties.
Ooh. I'd like to see penalties for any other team than England. It's always fun when it's not your team.
Yeah, always terrifying. It's like...
Yeah. And you have just so little belief.
Yeah.
Brazil, South Korea, I think that'll be another interesting matchup. Brazil should win. You never know for South Korea, though. You never know.
3-1.
I think 3-1's fair. Yeah. Especially Neymar being back, though. There's no way that Brazil don't go through, really. You never know. Morocco, Spain.
That's Spain.
Yeah.
Although they did lose to Japan out of nowhere. I watched that game. Spain were fantastic the first half. The second half, they just... when some Germans were saying they did it on purpose, when watching the game, it's like, what actually happened in that second half? They did football.
I don't know. I don't get Germany. They've been so bad since 2014 when they won it. Since then, it's just... I don't know.
Like Italy, innit? Like Italy.
Yeah.
It's like, honestly, Italy were awful. Italy haven't done anything in the World Cup since 2006 when they won it, and then they've gone up to the group stages, then did barely anything in 2014, and then didn't qualify for the last 2.
Not even qualifying's embarrassing. Straight up embarrassing.
A row as well. Jesus Christ.
But you can't underrate Morocco though as well. They topped a group that looked pretty difficult. Belgium, Croatia, and Canada. Canada weren't great this World Cup, but Canada before had pretty good form. They played well against Belgium as well.
Yeah. I mean, I have Morocco in a sweepstake, so I would like them to get to the semis.
Semis. Who would they have? They'd have Portugal or Switzerland, and then in the semis they'd either get England or France.
Yeah.
They have a difficult road.
You never know.
You never know. Portugal, Switzerland. I'm tempted to go Switzerland.
Because you want to have one upset.
Yeah, one upset.
No, I'm going to go Portugal. You think there's a World Cup that there won't be any upsets in this last 16?
There's a chance.
I'm genuinely tempted because, like, seeing as Germany already got knocked out, maybe there's honestly a chance that there's not going to be any upsets. Now, I might be wrong with the Japan and Croatia game, but I've already said that game is just like they're both equal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then again, this is what makes me think England are going to get knocked out, because if it's going to be any team against any team, it's probably going to be England Senegal.
It looks the most likely, doesn't it? I think Portugal are very capable of being the upset. I just don't see Switzerland as a team doing it. Because I saw Serbia maybe going through, and then I'd have Serbia beating Portugal.
It would also be a bit mental as well, because one thing as well, Switzerland did upset France in the Euros. You know, they knocked them out in the last 16, didn't they?
Yeah.
But can they do that again, though? I mean, maybe. You never know. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe. I just don't see Switzerland's team as that good.
I'm honestly going to say no upsets, but if there is, it's probably going to be England.
Yeah. England versus an African nation is like...
Yeah.
It's almost written. It's almost written.
Yeah.
I'm getting more nervous talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Portugal 3-0.
We've gone through the same teams going through them, so we have the same quarters now.
Look at us agreeing like that. So be Netherlands, Argentina. What a matchup that is. And I'm going Netherlands 3-1.
You know, it's kind of, I want Argentina to get out, because I do think they're a bit overrated. But then again, I would like England to get them in the final, because it's just like, you know, it's like if England win their first World Cup against Messi's last World Cup, it would be fantastic. Do you know what I mean? And of course the Falklands as well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You know, it's just it would be England's perfect World Cup win. Do you know what I mean? And then again, Brazil would be a good one. But then again, do you know why Brazil are definitely going to win this World Cup as well?
Why?
It's so unfortunate, but have you heard about Pele?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he might not. I'm hoping not. But imagine if he passes during the knockout stages. I don't see how Brazil don't go full God mode against every team. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Neymar's the best tournament of his life.
Yeah, if Neymar's like, right, I got to do this in Pele. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you have to remember with Argentina as well, it's the first major tournament. Well, I guess they're Copa America, but, you know, since Maradona as well.
Well, I'm in both of them to get to the semis, playing each other. God, that would be
an incredible game.
Both trying to do well for their legends. Oh my God!
What a game that would be.
A lot of rivals as well. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. But then again, they did win the Copa America for Maradona, didn't they?
Yeah, that's why I did say Copa America, but World Cup's a World Cup, innit?
Yeah, of course, yeah. It's just like with Pele, it would be more recent. Then again, I'm saying he's going to die. He might not. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's not predict whether Pele is going to die. I'm going to predict 3:30, and
I'm just saying that would be something that makes Brazil go God mode. You know?
That is true. That is true. But in terms of Netherlands, Argentina, I've got Netherlands, and
I'm going to say Argentina, even though I thought I said they were going to be the flop, and I still don't think they're that good. I just think they will go to the semis.
Fair enough. I mean, it wouldn't be a shock if they beat Netherlands, but I wouldn't be shocked either if Netherlands beat them. I don't think Netherlands looked too bad. Although, yeah, again, they didn't look great yesterday. Didn't look great.
I don't rate Netherlands. I just Van Gaal plays such boring football. Every single match I've seen them play. I've watched like 3 of the matches, by the way. Oh yeah, the group stage matches. Every single time I watched them, they were just boring. They were so boring. That game against Senegal, like in the second, they played right after England. It was so boring, that game.
But they
It
dropped
was
them.
so God. So I mean,
They have to play. They had to play the hosts in the group stage. You know how difficult that is.
Yeah, I just like Gakpo was good and all, but it's like,
I'm going to say Netherlands 3-1. That's mine. At least we've finally disagreed.
Argentina.
Well,
Japan.
yeah, Japan, Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah, that's where Japan's tournament ends.
Yeah.
Brazil 3-0.
Be ironic if Brazil beats South Korea and Japan. That'd be kind of funny. You know, both teams are right next to each other, very similar politically. Do you know what I mean? Both teams not really that good in football.
Japan's not bad.
Yeah, I'm talking about like top 10 best national teams. Do you know what I mean? I won't even put them in the top 20. Probably.
They topped the group stage with Spain and Germany.
You know, yeah, they did very well, but the reason why it's so well is because, you know, that is mental. Do you know what I mean?
I'd have Japan in the top 20. But yeah, they get knocked out by Brazil. England, France. I'm going England. 1-1 penalties, and then England win penalties.
I was literally about to say penalties as well. But, no. 2-0. 2-0 France.
Oh, we don't even score.
Yeah, but Gareth Southgate plays 5 at the back and they score, and then we just get choked out for the rest of the second half. We will play a slightly high line at one point, and then Harry Maguire will get destroyed by Mbappe. Mbappe will run like half the pitch with all the space and score against Pickford, where he makes a blunder. You know, it's just happening. Then Dembele does the exact same.
That's worryingly accurate. Sounds of it.
Yeah. Like I'm just when I picture France versus England, I picture Mbappe versus Harry Maguire. You know, when United beat PSG, Harry Maguire didn't play in any of those games.
You already know he's definitely starting Maguire for that game. He's the first name on the team sheet.
Yeah. So, no, that's going to happen, isn't it?
I've got England to win it all, so I have to have them beat France. I can see either of those things happening.
I'll be fair. Dembele will destroy Luke Shaw, not Maguire.
So now we've got 2 terrible United defenders letting us down. United's just going to continue to get bashed for this foreseeable future.
Mm-hmm.
It's lucky you got Rashford.
Yeah. And who knows? I mean, Rashford might get a goal on the counter, do you know what I mean? Or like any other England. So it might be 2-1. France are going to score 2 goals because we will park the bus throughout the whole game, and then we might get more back.
Yeah. Oh, we'll see. Hopefully they start Benjamin Mendy.
Look. Obviously, I'm going to be over the moon if we beat them, and if we do beat them, I'm going to start saying it's coming home.
Oh yeah. If we beat France and we don't win the World Cup, I will give up.
Yeah, I won't be like, I know,
yeah. Yeah. So then it's Spain, Portugal. Again.
That France game, probably one of the biggest games in like the past 20 years for us. I mean, I know like the Croatia one was big as well, but it's like everyone kind of knew we weren't good enough to beat France back then. Yeah. On paper, we have players to beat France. On paper, we have players to win the World Cup. So my point is that is probably one of the biggest games of our last decade. As long as both teams don't get knocked out today.
Yeah. Let's see what happens, right? I mean,
Yeah.
still 0-0. The France-Poland game. It's 33 minutes in. So it is looking like it's a tighter game than I'd probably expect.
Spain,
What was that? Sorry.
Portugal.
Yeah, Spain, Portugal again. I'm going Spain. I don't think Spain have been terrific. But why is my laptop so loud at the moment? Sorry.
I've been impressed with Spain, although I was impressed with the Japan game. Yeah, they just stopped playing football in the second half.
Yeah. I don't think they've been that great, but I think they'll beat Portugal. I was considering Switzerland beating Portugal. So.
No, I'm gonna first upset. I'm gonna say Portugal.
Okay. I don't think that's much of an upset, though.
You know what? Honestly, it's gonna be the Ronaldo thing. That is a bit of an upset. I really don't. I really rate Spain over Portugal. It's honestly the Ronaldo's last tournament thing. Do you know what I mean? And I do rate quite a lot of Portuguese players. I mean, Bruno Fernandes has been fantastic this tournament. What a player, man.
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, second best midfielder in the world behind Kevin De Bruyne. So.
Where's De Bruyne in this?
Lukaku in it. To be fair, I wouldn't. Did you know about the Euros where they injected him with stuff so he could play in the semi-finals and he didn't even know what they injected him with, and that's why he was injured for the whole of the start of last season. It's like I wouldn't want to play for my national team either. I would sabotage the group stages too.
Wait, who's that in the semis?
Kevin De Bruyne for the Euros from Belgium last.
How did they inject him with stuff? Oh, right.
Yeah, he didn't even know what it was. They didn't tell him until after. Right. And he picked up an injury after it. He said he wouldn't have took the injection if he knew what was in it.
That's a lot of crap, Jesus. Right, well.
Yeah.
No, I'm not lying, but that's like.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like hell.
I'm kind of glad. I love De Bruyne, but I'm kind of glad the golden age of Belgium has flopped. Because every year they've been the first in the world rankings. This year they were second, weren't they? And they flopped every single time.
I also hate Lukaku, so,
Yeah, I don't like Lukaku. Especially what he did to Kev with missing every chance ever.
True. I just hate him what he did for United. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's where I admire him.
So annoyed when he was getting so overrated when he was going to buy to Chelsea. I was like, he was awful for United. Surely he's going to flop, and he did. I was so happy when he did that interview. And Chelsea fans were like, "Get him out!" I was like, "Yes, we've been warning you about this, but you didn't listen." Good luck, 100 million wasted
after one season.
Chelsea fans can't make fun of us for looking at
No, Chelsea's the bad.
Yeah, I'm going to go Portugal. We've actually disagreed with a lot in this semis. You've gone Spain, England, Netherlands, Brazil. I've gone Brazil, Argentina, France, Portugal.
Okay, well let's predict our own ones then.
Yeah.
I'd go Netherlands, Brazil. I'd have Brazil win, obviously. Brazil 4-0. 4-1.
This is going to be Argentina's first test against an actual good team.
Yeah.
I know the Netherlands will be hard, but it's a team that will actually attack Argentina's terrible defence that is so overrated. And they always keep overlooking it.
Yeah. Oh. Hold on. Oh, I thought Poland scored then. Sorry.
Yeah. No.
Apparently Lewandowski shot from 30 yards out and nearly scored.
Oh my God! It's still a 0-0. It's going to be another 0-0 at half time. I'm sick of this World Cup.
It looks like Poland have been better though.
Well, you never know. You never know. I mean, if France do get knocked out, and I'm expecting England to definitely win.
If we lose to Senegal and France have been knocked out, if Southgate doesn't get fired within the hour, I will I'll be fuming.
Yeah.
But possession stats are similar, shots are similar. It's not looking too bad for Poland. But yeah, I do see Brazil ripping Argentina apart if that is the quarterfinal, the semi-final.
Same.
There's no Brazil are the best team in this tournament, even though I don't have them winning it.
Yeah.
And then I have England, Spain. I'd have England 2-0. Easy.
I'd be scared to play Spain for England. Honestly, as an England, actually, I kind of want Portugal over Spain. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm kind of scared of Spain.
Oh, I think we'd beat either team. I think once we beat France, I have all the confidence in the world. So, look at me being a cocky England fan.
I'd have full confidence. I'd be a bit scared of how Spain play.
I'm not frightened of Spain one bit. I think there's a chance they even lose to Portugal. Yeah.
That's why I prefer Portugal. I kind of. No, it's a bit of a revenge, but I kind of want England to get Portugal, so we not only did they knock us out on penalties twice in the early 2000s, but also, I'm kind of annoyed at Ronaldo at the moment. So
United's revenge in a different sense.
No, it literally is, but I mean, not only it's been awful for United this season as well, so I'm kind of sick of him anyway, and then he does that. So yeah, I kind of hope we knock him out in the World Cup. So. Of course, as well. Remember, he's got written off. Remember, the bloody wing thing. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I see us beating either team. So.
Well, no. Oh, yeah. No. But France will beat Portugal.
Oh yeah, but you have France going through over England, don't you? So yeah, France, Portugal. Yeah, France would beat Portugal. I don't see Portugal making it that far. I haven't before. I still don't. Yeah.
I'm predicting them to beat Switzerland and get a fluke win against Spain because Ronaldo will probably be like, "Oh, let's win this World Cup." You know what I mean?
The hype would build for CR7 fans if they got past the quarters. And it's going to get kicked in the nuts.
See him celebrate. I think we might have already talked about it. Did you see him celebrate Bruno's goal?
No.
Did you not see it? Oh, Bruno scored a goal. Ronaldo claimed it right after he started celebrating mental. He claimed it. And then, when you watch the replay, he clearly didn't head it. And it was Bruno's goal. And then afterwards, the day after, he got Portugal's national team to say, "Oh, by the way, we're making a claim to FIFA saying that it's Ronaldo's goal." I was like, "What?" I was like, "That's Bruno's goal. It's clearly Bruno's goal."
That's terrible for team morale.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like, what? I'm Bruno. I'm like, well, fuck you. Yeah. Bruno goal.
No, that's terrible. I mean, I saw the goal, but I think the highlights cut off the celebration are terrible. They cut off the Jack Grealish celebration for that kid. I was like, I wanted to see whether he did it or not, and he did it.
Wow. I mean, yeah, Ronaldo proper celebrated it. He was like, do you know what I mean? He went mental. He was like, "Yeah, it's me, yeah." It wasn't like he went straight to Bruno. Do you know what I mean? Like saying thanks for the assist either, or even by the way, you were the one who did score it.
Yeah, you just point. Sometimes you just point to the person who set it up or whatever, don't you, when you celebrate? Show appreciation.
He went straight to the corner flag, going mental like that, and he started pointing at himself like he knew he didn't even touch. And also, by the way, he didn't even know if he was onside or not. So he literally claimed a goal that he didn't even touch, and he might have even been offside just so he could get a goal, even though it's national. It's so scummy. It's such shit hole for me, but
I do like Ronaldo, but you just gotta love Messi. For being the exact opposite of that.
Mark Goldbridge.
Yeah.
He was actually defending Ronaldo for that. He was like, anyone would do that. Do you know what I mean? Anyone would say, yeah, it was me. You know, it's like, well, no, it's a team game. Do you know? If he said, by the way, Ronaldo, you were offside, I'm immediately going, yeah, I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it.
Most athletes, when they ask them after the match or whatever, they say, I don't know, I was on the pitch, I didn't actually really see it, so I'll have to go watch it back. And then it's just that courtesy reply. You don't go, oh yeah, I scored it, I'm the best in the world.
Yeah.
Final. I got Brazil, England, you got Brazil, France. There you go, our final winners are exactly the same as we thought.
Basically, whoever wins in the England-France game, it'll be funny if it was like right now. Yeah, let's switch to England real quickly.
I'm keeping an eye on it for you.
Yeah. Got it up on One Football, like, you know, the actual thing that's going on right now, like, you know, like the live tracker. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, this is kind of like a mix of a live reaction as well. Then, except we're not watching the game.
Yeah.
Poland, the BBC there. Poland have 7 shots so far, more than a very weird. A friend texted me earlier why Jules Koundé was wearing a chain. I didn't have an answer. It's obviously officials have just missed it because they made him take it off. Okay. Poland has had 7 shots so far, more than they've had in their first half of all 3 of their group games.
France have scored.
France have scored. Oh.
I don't know.
BBC's late. What's the BBC doing? I do have One Football, but I'm on the. I guess I could put the call in the background, couldn't I?
They put it down as livery.
Oh, Giroud! I knew it'd be Giroud.
Yeah. Oh god, that's funny.
You like Giroud?
Oh god. Yeah, France are definitely winning the World Cup. No, Brazil are going to win it. That's my final prediction.
Brazil are going to win it. I've got England, so if it was Brazil, France, so definitely Brazil. So I do agree with the winner of your final.
Although I don't want Brazil to win it because that'll be their 6th World Cup. We've won 1. That's so annoying.
I'd say I wouldn't mind France winning it, but I have them down as my shock flop. I can't have them win it now. So it's not looking good for me anyway. They're about to. I think if France make it to the quarters, I don't think that's a flop. Especially the World Cup curse. That's not bad.
It's ironic because I did say I reckon Argentina will get to the quarters of the semi, but I do think. And I still said they were going to be the flop though, because I considered that to be a flop.
I think because of the way people are hyping up, yeah. But I think the actual capabilities of their team, a semi-final is very impressive.
Yeah. I do still think that.
Yeah. Wowza. We've gone through it. Just to update, the top goal scorer and young player of the tournament, what would you change it to? Or would you keep Harry Kane?
Bellingham, Rashford. Let's go Rashford.
Not bad. I'm going to stick with Jesus. I'm going to accept my fate.
Actually, no. The thing is, we're going to get knocked out tonight. Rashford's not even going to score. So.
I'm going Gakpo. Yeah.
I'm literally predicting that all the other players who are on free at the moment to not. Imagine a 4-way joint top goal scorer.
I'd hate that.
Each.
I'd absolutely hate that. I gotta say.
It'll be funny.
It would. I noted down a couple of things I might want to talk about quickly before we end it. It's nearly an hour already. That went quick.
Yeah, they go quick.
Yeah. I put down Germany. We discussed it a bit anyway, didn't we? But what do you think the future of Germany is like in big tournaments?
I think They've got a couple of good youngsters. A lot of their good players are already getting old. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to win anything, but they should still be a decent team to beat. You know what I mean? I don't know. I really don't know with Germany. You know, I think they might be past it. I think they might be something with like Italy. Although even though Italy won the Euros, but it's like they're not qualified for 2 World Cups in a row.
Yeah. I think there's just a lot of doubts about Germany. I think Italy will pick themselves up eventually, but Germany, I know they have this great manager, and we had as kind of a more of a surprise to everyone that everyone's kind of underrating them a bit. But the fact that they didn't get through the group stages again, it's just not looking good. And
No, it isn't.
It's going to be like Gundogan's last tournament. It's going to be, it's not as, I don't think it is that young Germany's team.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't at all.
Not
they just have a couple of youngsters. They have a couple, like 2.
Yeah, exactly. Not a strong move.
England have a better future. It's just, will we win anything though? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because we've had this several times, like with Lampard and Gerrard and, and Michael Owen and Wayne Rooney. And you have it all the time, and we never win anything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like. Also, France are going down. I still think they'll be good level with Mbappe. Do you know what I mean? But France are like a lot of their good players that can take Pogba, Varane. You know what I mean? Benzema. Do you know what I mean? All these players will not have many tournaments left.
Yeah.
I think the next 10 years for European football, or 8, whatever, it should be Spain and England. You know, because there's always like 2 European teams you always back to win the World Cup and the Euros.
Yeah.
It should be Spain and England. However, it's like if we don't get good managers, it's like what can you do?
I mean, really, except for like 2016 and 2014, really we should have dominated the past 20 years with the talent that we've had. We just haven't.
Yeah.
Spain, the same, but they've obviously won stuff. So.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I don't actually. Yeah, I mean, look, we just need to pick a good manager. Next time, I mean, who knows? This might be the start of like a time where we win a lot of trophies.
Maybe we get Pep Guardiola. You can do the FIFA thing where you manage a club and a country.
No. I mean, one thing with England is that if we don't win this one, I reckon we still have the next World Cup to look forward to. A lot of these youngsters will grow even more. Hopefully, we get some more as well. So.
Yeah, at least it's not the end of the line like it is for Germany and for Belgium.
I mean, like this might be your last chance to win like another World Cup in the next couple of years. I mean, with the things World Cup though, it's like it's even the next one after that is 8 years. It's hard to predict the one after that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like Germany's coming to an end, France coming to an end at the moment. Who am I missing? Oh, Italy aren't even qualified for these World Cups. Jesus Christ. So yeah, it looks like that's the way it is. France and Germany won the last 2 World Cups. They're obviously going down now. They're past the golden generations. Or France are about to. England and Spain have a lot of good youngsters. So yeah, we'll see what happens there.
I think a lot of England's answers for the future are definitely going to be told in these next 2 games.
Yeah. Like I said, we have another chance for the next World Cup, but we need a new manager. So.
Yeah. It's a shame that Graham Potter went to Chelsea. I think he could have been really good for us. It's half time. France-Poland 1-0. Really, it's down to us. We've just got to keep going. Really, like you said, we have a team that's possible of beating France. It's just whether we do.
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, let's see how tonight goes. But thanks for joining me in the video again. It was good.
Yeah. Are we going to do any more? like any other videos.
Yeah, we could. I think maybe. I don't know. Let's see how the round of 16 goes. Because if nothing really happens, I mean, if England gets knocked out tonight, we might want to make an angry video.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Yeah, that would be funny. You could do that in the quarters, like angry England reaction, and then what else? Yeah, we'll.
Probably one for the final, right?
Yeah. When it's France and Brazil, I'm like, boom! I told you.
It's going to be there, very low energy.
Seriously, imagine if it's Portugal, Argentina.
Oh, I've kind of forgotten about that like second dream other than England winning it. The Ronaldo versus Messi in the final. It kind of seems a distant opportunity, but
I might have subconsciously done that on purpose. I got Portugal and Argentina to the semis, but I had them both knocked out. Imagine that, like, they're that close to the final like that, and none of them get to the final. They both get to the semis on the opposite side. That would be fun.
it'd be funny, but if England isn't in that semi-final, also it'd be just really sad. What could have been?
I mean, Jesus Christ, there's a chance we could knock Ronaldo out in the semis and Messi in the final for England.
Everyone would really, really hate us.
Yeah, innit? Oh my god. But hang on, we could always see that in the next 20 years, whatever, we win this one against, and that's what happens. We go, yeah, the time we won the World Cup, we literally knocked out the two best players of all time in the semis and in the final.
That's one of the most difficult World Cups out there.
Yeah. We stopped both of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we're not though. We're gonna get knocked out tonight. He's one bloody Mendy's gonna score like a hat trick.
I thought he meant Benjamin Mendy. I was like, he might have trouble doing that.
Oh god.
Well, it's funny how quickly outdated this video is going to get.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting. Not as in that it won't have any use for the future. It'll be interesting to see how different things change. Something's bound to happen even just tonight that completely changes everything.
Yeah. But then again, though, like I've been saying throughout this whole video, I can say it's just such an England thing to do to get knocked out tonight. So I'm not going to be that shocked. You know what I mean? I'll be very angry.
Yeah.
To do a reaction. But if you like, I've been saying after this whole video, you know, England can easily get knocked out by Senegal. It would just be the England thing to do. You know what I mean? So
let's just hope not. Let's hope not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end the video.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna turn it off. I don't like to do